What's up, Orange fans? How you doing? This is Kielan Whitner, and this is Whit's Up. I'm here with the senior linebacker, Ryan Guthrie. Ryan, how you doing today?
I'm doing grand. Thank you for having me.
All right. So Ryan, can you tell us a little bit about your background? You know, where you're from, a little bit about your family.
Yeah, I'm from Forsyth County, Georgia. It's about 30 minutes north of Atlanta. You know, I lived there with my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister. I have an older brother, a younger sister, and yeah.
So Ryan, you came here from a junior college. Can you tell us, you know, what junior college you attended and what that experience was like?
Yeah, I went to Ellsworth Community College, and it's basically in the dead center of Iowa. So that was a different experience all in itself. Just, you know, going from, you know, a bigger city in Georgia to a very small town in Iowa. So that was interesting, and I mean, I just learned a bunch there. Kind of had to grow up real fast, leaving the house and living on my own 15 hours away. So yeah, it was a really good experience.
Finally, just what did you focus on, you know, coming from junior college, trying to get those big offers and trying to come to a major Division I school? What did you have to work on in your game?
Just really understanding how, like, the defense works and understanding what everyone on the field's doing. You know, it's easy to go out there and just try to make plays, but if you actually know what you're doing, it makes your life a whole lot easier. It makes anyone else's life a whole lot easier around you. So, I mean, that's something that I really focused on. I just focused on, you know, becoming a better tackler, becoming a better communicator, a better person on and off the field. So that was really huge for, you know, Jico to help me out with that.
Definitely. So switching gears a little bit, you're going to be a major contributor this year at linebacker. Played a lot of defensive end last year, actually. Is there anything you learned from playing defensive end that's really going to help you at the linebacker position?
It's real gritty on that D line. So it was fun, you know, being down there and understanding, you know, what those guys have to do and how they make the linebacker's job so much easier just by, you know, doing their job, doing their 111, as the coaches like to say. So, I mean, I learned a lot about the defense. I learned a lot about, you know, gaps and what's going to happen when he does this and how you know, I'm supposed to do my job in that situation. So it was just good to learn the defense, and, you know, I mean, being out there with Zaire and Paris, guys who had 3 years on the field, was great to see how they would, you know, carry themselves on the field too. So
definitely, I can definitely agree with that. You know, the defensive line is going to be a great help for us this season. All right, so this is the Whit's end of the interview. This is my portion where I go into, you know, a fun fact or a quality that I feel like the fans might not know about a player. So Ryan, I know you're a big classic rock guy. You know, I live with you. I hear it blast, and you're in the shower singing it loud every day. So can you tell us a little bit about, you know, where that love for classic rock came from?
See, it's actually a funny story. My dad was actually in the restaurant business for a very long time. He was always, you know, listening to classic rock when I was a kid. I mean, he knows a bunch of guys in the business. Won't get into all that, but yeah, I mean, he kind of just, I grew up with it, and I just fell in love with it. I mean, my brother, it's all he listens to, so it's just kind of, I guess it runs in my blood, classic rock. So.
All right, so can you give us, like, your, you know, top 3 artists or top 3 groups?
The band. So, I mean, I like Southern rock, so like Leonard Skinner, 38 Special, bands like that. I mean, the big bands like Led Zeppelin, Rolling Stones, and then like Creedence Clearwater Revival. I can go on for a while, but
I only needed 3.
Those are some of the tops.
All right, well, thank you. And then can you give us, you know, your top 3 songs?
Atlantic City by the band. We've been listening to a lot of Money for Nothing by Dire Straits. Sympathy for the Devil by the Rolling Stones. That's always a good one. So that's 3.
Thank you for keeping it low this time. So, you know, my last thing, like I said, I can hear you in the shower singing pretty much every day. And I know I've heard your love for the band Creed and their song One Last Breath. Is there any chance you could, you know, bust out a line from that song for us real quick? You know, sing us a little something?
You just want one line?
Man, you can give us however much you want, man.
Okay.
Please come now. I think I'm falling, but I'm on the road. I think. Seem to find the road to nowhere, and I'm trying to exist. I cried out, heaven save me, but I'm down to one last breath, and with it, let me say. Wow, that was great. That was great. Really appreciate
I think I
that.
messed up the lyrics a little bit there, but you guys get the point. Big Creed guy, and really thankful for what they've given to the public.
Well, Orange fans, that was Ryan Guthrie. Ryan, thanks a lot. It was great having you on the show.
I'll see you later.